Welcome back. This is STEM Saturday with Ms. Linda. Oh, that would be me, by the way. This month we are making balloon monsters. I thought that would be kind of fun. A little theme, you know, Halloween, spookiness and everything. It actually is an experiment, probably with everything that you could find in your kitchen. But just in case, of course, I'm supplying you with everything that you will need to do this, actually, hopefully 2 times. Okay, so in your kit, you are going to find a bottle. You are going to find baking soda. You are also going to find a funnel, which is very helpful, and black Sharpie. Got to do some artwork in here, and 2 balloons, the instructions on how to do this experiment, as well as a little explanation of how does this work. The only thing I need to grab, and that I am also giving to you with your kit, is a very kind of smelly liquid called vinegar. So I'll be right back and I'll grab some vinegar. All right, I'm back with the vinegar, and I grabbed some paper towels. Already my hands smell like vinegar. It's not a good smelling thing, but hopefully this is going to work. We're going to do this and see what happens. So you are going to follow the instructions, as I will, and see how we do. Now I know the first thing that we want to do is take your black Sharpie and make a monster face. We are making monster balloons, so let's make a face on our balloon. The best you can with a balloon. I'm drying it. And I don't know, give it maybe some things. I don't know. I'm not an artist, so maybe that'll be the nostrils. Didn't quite turn out looking like things. And I'll just give it. How about if I give it a mean looking face, give them the eyebrows that kind of change the look. All right, got my monster face in there. All right, so draw a monster on your balloon with the permanent marker. Pour the vinegar into the water bottle. Okay. So this is your bottle. Now, this is going to be hard. I probably would recommend getting a spoon or something to get this in. I gave you skinny top bottles because I wanted to be able to get the balloon on easier. So let's see what happens. Okay, this should work. I'm pouring the vinegar in the bottle using the little funnel I gave you. And then when we do that, we're going to use the funnel again. I think I want to dry it off though, because we're going to use it again for the baking soda. Should be pretty cool. That worked all right. Hey, not bad. I hate to admit this, but I kind of expected it to go all over and me to make a big mess, which would not be a surprise. All right, so we did that. We poured the vinegar into the bottle. All right, now we're going to pour the baking soda into the balloon with the funnel. Now, I'm sure, I know that I gave you more than enough baking soda. Let's see how No, this might get messy too. So, oh good. No, this might be a little bit hard. I dried it out because I thought if it was wet that baking soda might stick. So let me try it with my fingers. Okay, that worked. You know, maybe if you had a spoon or something. It's going. Alright, it's going. Let's see. Oh, takes a lot of baking soda. All right, this one I'm making more of a mess than I did with the vinegar, but actually that's quite okay. You know why? Baking soda doesn't stink. Vinegar does. Yeah, it's going really well. I think you'll find these funnels very helpful. And I'm just gonna put in as much as I can, I guess. Hopefully get more into the balloon than I do all over the table. But it is, patiently. Then, when we get the baking soda into the balloon, we are going to cover the opening of this with the balloon, the open end, and we're going to allow the baking soda in the balloon to fall into the vinegar, and then watch what happens. And while we're filling this, what happens is a chemical reaction takes place with the baking soda and the vinegar when they're mixed together. Since vinegar is an acid and baking soda is a base, see, I'm learning this too. When they are mixed, one of the products produced is a gas called carbon dioxide. And as the gas tries to escape the bottle, the balloon inflates. So, I learned science too. I just thought it looked fun. Especially when it comes to like a monster. All right. Let's see if this works. I made a mess. Hopefully there's enough in there. And there's my face. Let's see. I'm trying to do it so maybe you'll see the face. All right, so cover it first. So I'm going to make sure. That's why I thought, let's see how this baking soda does. But I just thought it would be easier to get the balloon on. Although that balloon is a little stretched. All right, let's see. Yep. Look. It works. Oh, I hope it doesn't explode because it feels like it would be a mess if it exploded. All right, so my monster doesn't, whoa, it's a little floppy. Doesn't look very scary, but I'm sure that you could do a better job at scary monsters. It's still going. I love when it works. Now, if I take this off, I don't know if it's going to keep coming out. It's going to keep bubbling, or the air will just Yep, there we go. Nice, touche, nice mess. All right, let me take this mess. Be right back. All right, I cleaned up that mess. Suggestion, don't take the balloon off right away or over anything that shouldn't get wet. So if you want to take it off, probably should wait until it's totally finished and then remove it. But if you're going to do what I did, take a chance, take it off. Might want to do it over a bucket or the sink so that you don't end up with a mess. Here's my after. monster balloon is right back to his normal look and self. And my empty bottle and my mess. But it was all fun. It's, you know what? I don't mind making a mess if I had some fun. Okay, I gave you an extra balloon. You may need, you're probably gonna need more baking soda and more white vinegar if you want to do it again. Go for it, do it again. It's easy. You've got the main things you needed: the bottle and the funnel. Those are two really helpful. An extra balloon. So I'm sure you have the other ingredients. Oh, and you have the Sharpie too to make that base. So while we are here, it's still kind of messy. Let me show you. You know what that reminded me of? I know this has happened to you, where you picked up a soda can or bottle and you've opened it and it's kind of been shaken or moved around and it just goes. That's what that reminded me of. So because of that, I found this book in our science nonfiction in section 507.8. It's called Soda Pop Science Projects by Thomas R. Reibold. Experiments with carbonated soft drinks. That's so funny. It says, what causes soda to go flat? Can you identify your favorite cola by smell alone? How can you remove the coloring from soda? This collection of hands-on experiments allows you to have fun while investigating the properties of carbonated beverages. Using everyday objects, you young scientists will work with and learn about the liquids, gases, acids, sugars, and more. So pick up an extra bottle of soda pop, it says, and start experimenting. That's what that reminded me of. A couple other things to check out. Well, since we're kind of doing carbonated beverages, I thought tempting, tasty, bubbling science. How about Kitchen Lab? Are you the scientist? Now, if you look closer at this picture, it's pretty hilarious. Look at this blender. It's by Michael Olson Ross. And it says, put on your lab coat and get out your favorite foods. You're the scientist. And now it's your turn to explore big ideas like heating and cooling, or chemical reactions with common ingredients like vinegar and baking soda, which we just did, food coloring. So all kinds of great pictures and great things that you can check out. Last but not least, we have a wonderful STEM collection that, all kinds of STEM books, but this particular series of 3 STEM books. This one is called STEM Junior, created by Basher, written by Jonathan O'Callaghan. And this STEM Junior, STEM engineering. There's also a math, a science, and a STEM Junior technology. So for engineering, it says, have you ever wondered how a bridge stays up, or how your texts get from one end of town to the other? Or how your raincoat keeps you dry when the clouds burst? Well, you're in the right place. STEM Junior Engineering is packed with 40 vibrant personalities who cannot wait to spill the beans. Let them tell you all about themselves, and you'll be a top engineer in no time. So this is STEM Engineering, which can be found in our nonfiction under 507.8. And if you forget the numbers, which I would have 5 minutes later, don't forget to ask your friendly, of course friendly, young youth services librarian. We're here to help you. So until next time, enjoy your balloon monster. What a mess.